think this quarter is challenging because of COVID restriction and also the macro environment as well. I think will be delaying the recovery curve for Baidu, but I think management did a good job executing on margins. So if you look at ad revenue, it was down about 4%. It did recover from negative 10% in 2Q. For cloud revenues, the revenue growth was slowing down to about 24% year-over-year growth, coming down from 31% last quarter. There were some delays in project implementation due to mobility restrictions. However, it is still growing a lot faster than peers. And what the company did during the quarter, is continue driving efficiency by reducing low margin contracts while cutting variable expenses like sales and marketing. As a result, with only 2% of core revenue growth, they grew their operating income by 14%. So given uncertainty going to fourth quarter, they'll continue to execute on margins. We're looking at profitability growing in the mid-teens in the fourth quarter.
Now, just to follow up on that, as we are now seeing some uncertainty in China's battle with COVID going into the fourth quarter and looking ahead, do you expect this to continue to weigh on revenues?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, in the near term, it's going to be a lot of volatility given the fact that we're still seeing a lot of regional cases right now that will impact advertising revenue growth, especially if you think about industries such as travel and local services. At the same time, the mobility restriction, that is, they'll also continue to impact project implementation for cloud. So that's why going to fourth quarter, we expect the growth rate in terms of revenue for both cloud and advertising to be very similar to 3Q. So not a lot of recovery. We'll probably start to see some recovery, Emily, when it comes to first quarter of 2023.
Now, when you talk about mobility, how is it going to be impacting their robo-taxis? Because it was Baidu and Pony AI, the first two Chinese companies to be able to charge for autonomous rides. Where do you see the growth there? How is it going to be impacted by the COVID policies as well?
Well, without a doubt, I think Baidu has leadership in robo-taxi, right? If you think about autonomous driving miles in China right now, I think only Beijing has a public record of that. Baidu has about 85% of the market share, and they share on the earnings call, they have accumulated about 500,000 robotaxi rides so far, and that's going to continue to grow going forward. And then obviously mobility restriction may cause that ride number to ebb and flow a little bit, but over longer term, given the support coming from the government specifically on autonomous driving, we think Baidu is going to continue to enjoy that leadership. Another aspect of autonomous driving that's kind of interesting is contracts from OEMs, car makers for licensing. The backlog of that contract actually grew 50% year over year. You'll start recognizing those revenues in the back half of next year, Emily, and you're going to see some meaningful revenue contributions in 2024.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.